Sound good?
Okay. Yeah.
Smile and wave.
Well, I can't really do that.
Smile away, boys. Smile away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try. That'll
All right.
be good enough.
Is everyone good to go?
Yes.
Yeah? All right. Welcome back to the podcast, everybody. I'm Emma,
I'm Spook.
I'm Jess.
and we have our very first special guest. You want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Bee.
Yay!
My wife.
Yay! Yeah, Jess's wife! So, we finally have our first guest. We have Bee with us, and we thought it would be kind of fun if, for this podcast episode, rather than just, doing our usual talking about, like, our childhood stories and whatever, we play some games that it may end up derailing and going into people's stories, but, that's just how it is.
Oh, it definitely will.
It definitely will.
So
Oh
normal.
god.
So, to explain what we're doing, so basically, everybody found either book or movie titles and
not.
got... Okay, Jess didn't. The rest of us found some. And so we got the title and we got the description of them. And whoever is going first, whatever, will read the title of it, and then the rest of us have to basically, from the title, try and guess what the plot of the movie is. And, we can try and guess it as best we can, or you could just make it a joke, whichever one you think is going to be better. And then once we've all sort of said it, the person who read the title will then read the actual summary of the book or the movie. And I think it's going to be fun. So we've all found some stuff. You guys ready to go?
But Jess,
Yes.
because she's dumb.
Yeah.
It's okay, Jess. It's okay. I was saying earlier, I straight up took the cards out of our Balderdash game. Which there are, I don't even know how many cards are in here, but there's so many that basically I can cover for everybody.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be great.
I have one great one, and I'm very excited to share it.
Well, do you want to go first? Do you want to share yours? No? Oh.
No, this one has to be for later. This one has to be for
we'll,
later.
we'll save it best for last.
Yes.
Okay, so who wants to go first
Yes, please.
then? Who wants to go first? Anyone want to go first?
No.
You know what? I could do mine first. Just shut up. You
Let's
don't
say,
have
if you want to read one first, you can.
I'm
I've got
looking
some.
at
I've got some.
I
way
have
too.
two. I have two.
I
Okay,
have so
So
many.
this one has two different names because it's a French movie, so it's got
God.
a literal translation and then the English version. So the literal translation is the Great Seduction, or the Grand Seduction, or it's Seducing Dr. Lewis, I think it is.
Okay.
So
So either the Great or Grand Seduction or seduce or what did you say? Seducing Dr. Lewis?
yeah, Seducing Dr. Lewis.
Okay. Anyone have any ideas?
And I would like to say I have actually watched this movie.
I have
So
not.
there's no sex.
Oh, so you're saying there's no actual sexy time?
Well, we did. Okay, I did watch it when I was in Quebec in my French immersion program, where there was literally a course on how to flirt with people. So I mean,
Love that.
it wasn't like a school thing. It was very much just a bunch of kids fucking around.
Anybody
Anyways, yes,
want to go
Great
first with their guesses?
What was the title again? I
The
zoned
Great
out.
Seduction or Seducing Dr. Lewis.
It's not a romance movie. I feel like it's a crime movie.
Okay, you're barking up the right tree. I'll say that.
There you go. I'm perfect.
I think that it's Dr. Lewis has a patient and the patient wants free healthcare. And one thing leads to another.
You know.
And wink.
No, actually, I would say that's like.
Wait,
It's
don't tell us.
roughly
Don't tell us yet. Don't tell us.
No, it's not exactly that, but like,
What
you
if
know,
the-
if you think
Is
hard
it a
enough.
doctor or a murderer? Why'd you go quiet?
No, just continue. I'm listening.
Share your thoughts.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like we're talking about the doctor, and then I said it was someone who killed someone. I don't know. I feel like murder, crime, something like that. The doctor's the murderer.
I
All right, Emma, you got any
Yeah,
ideas?
I'm gonna try and be as creative as possible with this.
I
Don't
bet.
care if I'm right or not. Okay, so Dr. Lewis dated this person when they were a lot younger, and he was this absolutely terrible person. He cheated all the time, whatever. So now this person that he cheated on, they've basically completely like flipped their entire image so he doesn't recognize them anymore just to like fuck with him. That's
Move on.
that's what I think it is.
God, Emma.
Listen, it sounds like a
It's
good
almost
movie to
as
me.
if you watched the movie yourself.
Okay. Okay, you ready for the plot?
Yep.
Yeah.
So basically, to summarize, it takes place on this like small fishing village in like middle of nowhere, Quebec. And they're trying to get a plastic container factory to make a factory there, but they all live on welfare, and like they need to double their population. They need to double their population, have a resident doctor, and like give money to the plastic company and all that stuff. So basically, this doctor, Dr. Lewis, comes to the island, and then all the citizens are like, okay, we'll just get this man to like love this island and stay here. So they spy on him and just pretend to like all of his interests. So it's like literally the perfect island where this man lives on. That's what it is.
There's no murderers?
There's no murderers.
There's no
Ah.
At least I don't
cheating,
remember
man.
any murders. There is apparently a deleted scene where Dr.
What?
Lewis sells cocaine to his patients.
Why did they delete it?
I don't know. All I remember though from the movie, like it's been so long since I watched it, but all I remember is that they were all playing cricket in the middle of nowhere, and Dr. Lewis was like, "Yo, what the fuck? I love cricket." I have no idea what cricket even is. What are we doing?
He just sees
my
cricket.
God.
He's like, "Yo!"
And he's like, "Yo, everyone loves like exactly what I love. This is perfect." And everyone's like, "I have no idea what I'm doing." It's great. But yeah, that's my movie.
That was a good one.
I
That
want
was
to
a good
be
one.
that special to an island.
Right?
Literally.
Imagine you go to this island and just everything is perfect. And for just you're just like, I have no idea why. It's a little bit. This is a little bit suspicious, but like, I'm gonna stay here.
I know that like everyone's just pretending because they like you so much. They anyways. Who's
Alright.
going next?
B, do you have one you want to read, or would you like me to go?
I can go.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, so the title is The Art of Racing in the Rain.
Is this a book or a movie?
It's a book.
It's a book.
This
okay.
is a horse book.
Elaborate.
Next book. I don't know, racing in the rain. That sounds like something where it's
Run,
like,
Forrest, run!
yeah, literally. No, it sounds like something where it's like this like teenage protagonist, usually like a white female, you know.
the white
She's like got this dream horse, and then like, oh no, her last race is like doomed, and like it's raining and it's a
Oh,
storm, and there's
no.
no way that she can win. But you know, she just goes on with it and she wins.
There's
Despite the
definitely
rain.
a scene in that book where the rider has her forehead against the horse's nose and be like, "It's okay, buddy.
Oh,
you can do
definitely.
this."
I also think too that when the horse wasn't the
breaks
horse.
a leg as well.
No, I think at the beginning though the
Break a
horse
leg, not seriously.
the horse wasn't like originally her horse. It was a horse at like some other barn or something she went to, and everyone's like,
abused.
and everyone was like, "No, you don't want that one. He's the crazy one." She's like, "Yeah, but I'm
Definitely.
different.
Oh my god.
I'm not like other
There's
girls.
terrible-
Horses like me."
I thought you were gonna say that the horse wasn't always a horse.
The horse wasn't always a horse.
The
Before
horse was once a squirrel.
It was once a squirrel that made a wish.
Horse.
It was once a squirrel that made a wish upon a star. All right, so I think we're all pretty much on this. Yep, horse race. Horse race with some really
If it's not
basic
that, I
white
will start
protagonist.
crying.
Some really like basic white protagonist.
If it's not that, then I will be writing a book.
Okay, well, Jess, get your tissues, and Spook, get your pen, I guess, because that is not what it's about.
What could it possibly be about?
The novel follows the story of Denny Swift, a race car driver and customer representative at a Seattle BMW dealership, but the entire book is through the eyes of his dog Enzo.
I thought you were gonna say it through the eyes of the car.
But the entire plot of the book is told by the car.
Wait, write that down. Write that down.
You're just.
It's already
You're
a
just.
movie. It's
I was
called
gonna.
Cars.
I was gonna say Herbie.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Cars.
Okay, continue, B.
Cars in real life.
Cars IRL.
Be alive.
They actually
Cars.
based like real life cars off of the Disney Pixar movie Cars.
Yo, did you guys hear that
Live
they
action Cars?
You guys hear
Yes.
that they released Cars after the Disney Pixar movie Cars?
Exactly.
Oh my god.
that is real life. That is
Okay.
history.
Okay. Shh. B. Continue.
Okay, so the dog believes in the legend that a dog who is prepared will be reincarnated in his next life as a human.
I thought you were gonna say cars.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Continue. Continue.
It's a heartfelt story, told through the eyes of a dog, and how he understands the way humans function and live. And he realizes life is like racing. Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay, I'm
Pretty
sorry.
much it.
So
I'm sure this book is
disappointed
wonderful and all that
there's no
stuff, but it
car
sounds like
point of view.
something. I'm sure this book is wonderful, but it honestly sounds like it's like the person who wrote it because they had a school assignment and like they had a bunch of criteria that they didn't want to do, and so they just wrote that.
Yeah.
And the teacher was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing! You should publish this." And then he did.
And now
Yeah.
he's a millionaire.
That's exactly what happened. I actually don't know what happened.
And the rest was history.
But, you know,
The rest was history.
imagination.
All right.
Guys, I have one.
Go for it.
Oh, bet.
This one's such a difficult one.
Oh god.
Oh god.
You can already tell I'm not being serious in this one. The Smurfs.
I
Good
think
luck,
it
bitches.
I think it's about some guy with a six-pack.
It's about surfing. And the guy who's the surfer has a six pack.
Yeah.
Holy
Leprechauns.
And
He also suffocates and turns blue.
he's a surfer, but he is also known for his like world famous s'mores, so everyone calls him Smurf.
Leprechauns.
Yes, leprechauns.
Perfect.
Yep.
Actually, you're all wrong.
Oh. Wow.
Shit.
What is it about?
Evil wizard Gargamel has plagued the happy, peaceful. the peaceful Smurfs for a very long time. Finally, he succeeds in chasing the little blue people from their village and through a magic portal,
We got the blue
which
people
transport
right.
them to Manhattan and into the life of an ad-exclusive Patrick Winslow. Only 3 apples high and lost in the Big Apple. The Smurfs must find a way back to their world before Gargamel tracks them down.
Amazing.
There's actually a sequel, so good luck.
It's a sequel.
Anyways.
Those movies where it's like no wait, like
Wow.
those movies where it's like half of it is like anime, like okay, half of the cast is animated and half of them is like real. Like the best way I can describe is like Looney Tunes back in action or
Yeah.
like Sonic the Hedgehog movie. It's either like it's either the best thing you've ever seen or it's absolutely terrifying.
I
Mhm.
want Emma
cats.
and B to just think back to the PowerPoint that I presented.
Which one?
And
Which one?
you know exactly which one. The one that had Jim Carrey in it.
Ah, yes.
I can't bring it up on the podcast because I don't know who might listen.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
What is-
I don't know which podcast
You say
or
as if
which
the VOD isn't literally on our channels.
I never presented that one.
You didn't?
No.
I thought you did.
No, I did not.
Oh,
Yikes.
never mind
Anyways,
then.
continuing.
It was not.
Moving on.
It was not good enough for Twitch.
Anyways,
Okay,
moving
that's all you need to
on. Here's my first. So this is a book title. It's called Help! A Bear is Eating Me.
Okay, I know exactly what this is. It's literally just a bear eating someone. Nailed it! Next
got
one.
it.
I think it's actually about a human eating a bear, and the bear is actually screaming for help.
It's actually a bear. Okay, here we go. Are you ready, guys?
Uh-huh.
It's actually about a bear who
Mm-hmm.
eats a bunch of humans because his goal is to become a human. And he thinks that the only way to become a human is by eating humans.
Oh shit!
And he turns out to be a cannibal.
Oh my god!
Great.
Appropriate for this podcast.
I don't know
I'll
what's
des-
appropriate. To
I'll
this
decide.
podcast
Editing Emma will
anymore, 'cause
decide. Editing Emma will decide. Yeah, whatever.
Wait, for editor Emma, I think it would be so funny if you just, it's like, okay, guys, it's actually about a bear. It's just, is that appropriate?
It's actually about it, and then it's just beep. Just censoring you the whole time, and at the end, just
love
was that
it.
appropriate?
Okay, what's the
Anyways, what was the title again?
The title is Help.
He's just
Is
laughing.
Help! A bear is eating me.
Does it have, like, help with the exclamation point?
Yep. Help! Exclamation point. A bear is eating me. Exclamation
think-
point.
I'm gonna write
Sorry that I'm
my
talking
idea
so much.
down.
Okay, you go
Gosh.
for it.
B is speaking.
No, I'm
Yeah.
gonna write it down.
Yeah, let
You
me
go.
write it down first.
Okay. Then what I'm thinking is that the bear is actually a metaphor for something. What? I don't know. It's
The
probably
shark.
mentioned in like the
It's a
first.
shark.
Sure, a shark. No, I was thinking more like a non-physical object. Like I don't know, like the bear's a metaphor for life, where it's just like, yeah, help! Life is absolutely destroying me. And then at the very end, it's like, oh no, I finally have my life together. It's all good. Don't worry.
Everything's
And the
I
bear's
don't
no
need to
longer
write
eating
anything
me.
down.
Or it's the bear is like a dream figure.
Mhm.
And it haunts the person's dream. Maybe it's from the bear's perspective. Bears eating bears.
Anyways,
Cannibalism.
anyways, B, are you ready? Do you got yours?
I was gonna write everything down, but then Spook just said everything.
Do you want to read yours anyways?
So I was
It went
literally
through every
gonna
single
say- pretty much.
Spook stole your thoughts.
Yeah.
It does it a lot.
It's the cannibalism, wasn't it? Yep.
Jess,
Exactly.
Jess, do you have any ideas before I read it?
I already said mine.
Oh, you did, didn't
I
you?
think. Did I say
Eh.
my thing?
I don't know. You interrupted
don't
people a lot.
I interrupted people.
Do you want to say it one more time?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't fucking remember.
All right, never mind then.
Right, B.
B, do you have anything else, or are you just going with what Spook said?
Oh, with the cannibalism bears.
Maybe the book is in the perspective of like a bear. Oh no, shit. In like
You got this.
You do it.
in the perspective of an animal that a bear hunts.
But
Yeah.
Oh,
Like I don't know.
Document.
It's actually by Animal Planet.
Narrated by David Attenborough.
yes.
All right, you want me to read the description? So, Help! A Bear is Eating Me by Michael Hansen is about. So the description is: trapped in a remote Alaskan forest, penned under his own SUV, gnawed upon by nature's finest predators, Marv Pushkin, a corporate warrior, positive thinker, and an Esquire subscriber, waits impatiently for an ambulance and explains in detail the many reasons why this unfolding tragedy is everyone's fault but his own.
Why do you want to
Damn
read
it,
that?
Oh, he's gaslighting everything.
Literally, man is getting eaten by a bear. He's getting destroyed by nature, and he still finds a way to gaslight people.
You know what, guys? I think we should read it. I think we should read it.
I think we should too. We'll save it for later.
Okay, write that down.
I already have it written down. It's here.
I can't wait.
What does
for
it
book
help? A
club.
bear is eating me?
Yeah.
All right, we're putting it onto the
We need to
want
stop
read
making
list.
clubs. We need to stop making clubs, man.
Yeah, it's
Too many.
fine. It's fine. All right, who wants to go next? got very
The
quiet.
silence
No, raise your
speaks
hands at
wonders.
once, guys.
Jeez, guys. I have a bunch of them. I can keep reading them if you guys want me to
Keep
just
going.
keep doing it. Okay.
Keep going.
We need
all
some
right.
time to think.
All right.
I
this-
need to save mine till last.
This one, I can't wait to hear what you guys say for this.
Oh god.
The title of this book is Clown Girl.
It's me.
It's an autobiography by me.
Oh my god.
This is also a book. It's a fictional book, so unfortunately, no, it's not an autobiography.
That's what you think.
I mean, it could be, but
What was the title again?
SMP
Clown Girl.
B?
Clown Girl.
Yep.
I think it's about this girl whose like parents were always so forceful about like what she could do in her life. It's like, oh, you gotta be a doctor or like you gotta be an engineer or something, and it's like, no. She just wanted to become a clown.
He ran away.
She just
But
wants
they
to
don't
be
do
in the
straight face.
circus.
Exactly.
I'm
So
sorry,
yeah,
I'm
she
not
runs
the
away
other
to the
ones.
circus and becomes a clown. Just like
I'm
the-
sorry,
Iconic.
Mom and Dad. I'm not like any other girl. I want to be a clown.
I'm not like other girls. I'm a clown. Any other descriptions?
I will
Any
never be the
guesses?
neurosurgeon you want me to be.
Fucking hunks. No.
I was gonna say, it's just, I'll never be the neurosurgeon you want to be. It turns around, runs away, and these, like, giant
Or-
shoes are slapping
Even
the floor.
worse. Even worse, she does become a surgeon, but like she's already a surgeon, and she, like deep down she just wants to be a clown, so she goes into every surgery wearing those big giant clown feet.
She just waddles in, like, alright, ready for this heart surgery.
With her hands up, ready for her gloves.
She's like, alright, I'm ready to do this open heart surgery.
Her gloves are like the size of Mickey Mouse's hands. They squeak whenever they poke something.
The patient dies, and she's like, alright, you guys know what to do, and someone puts a clown nose on her.
She walks out where the clown nose is. She goes to the patient's family. She's like, yeah, bad news.
I'm sorry, she didn't make it.
The surgery went great, other than the fact that the patient died.
The patient died,
Didn't
thought of
like
new
my
jokes.
humor. He died.
She has one of those little flowers that squirts water at the patients after.
She's like, alright, the bad news is your son unfortunately did not make it. The good news is I thought of 4 new jokes for the stage.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Anyways, anyone have any other descriptions?
No, I just really like the idea of
But descriptions are too good.
Yeah, I just really like a surgeon who's also part-time clown.
Yeah, same. I also still like the idea that it's not a biography of my life.
I like too that was literally everyone's first answer was a biography.
Literally.
Alright, here's the description. This one's kind of long, so let's go.
Okay, I'm ready.
Clown Girl lives in Baloney Town, a seedy neighborhood where drugs, balloon animals, and even rubber chickens contribute to local currency. Against a backdrop of petty crime, she struggles to live her dreams, calling on cultural masters Charlie Chaplin, Kafka, and Da Vinci for inspiration. In an effort to support herself and her layabout performance, her artist boyfriend, Clown Girl finds herself unwittingly transformed into a corporate clown, trapping herself in a cycle of meaningless, high-paid gigs that veer dangerously close to prostitution. Monica Drake has created a novel that riffs on the high comedy of early film stars, most notably Chaplin and W.C. Fields, to raise questions of class, gender, economics, and prejudice.
That's not at all what we thought.
Oh, no.
Where did the clown part go?
It was a metaphor.
But
I don't like metaphors.
I just find
I'd
it
rather see
funny.
the clown.
I just find it funny, though, that it's just drugs, balloon animals, and rubber chickens contribute to the local currency.
Rubber chickens.
Whoever wrote that was probably on something.
Probably.
Yeah. Anyways.
Dude, when I read that description, I was like, what the fuck? Anyways, adding that to the list.
I love it so much.
I'm looking on Goodreads right now, and I have a book.
Go for it.
Uh-oh. Do it.
Okay, it's called The Holy Bible, King James Version.
Oh, God! No! Take it back! Take it back!
No, we're not going here. We're not
Spook,
the Christians.
Spook. We are all
will, take it
traumatized.
down.
We are all traumatized. Okay, take it back.
Take it
The
back.
good news
before
is that there is no summary provided by Goodreads, so you know what? Interpret it
God.
as you want.
Thanks.
I don't want to.
I interpret it as all fiction with a fandom that got 2 out of what?
No.
I didn't say that. What? No hot takes here. I don't do that. Anyways,
Go next.
yeah.
This is one of my favorite shows. It's called The Rain. Good luck.
It rains a lot. I think the rain is a metaphor. Everything is a metaphor.
Everything is a metaphor.
It's a show, you said?
Yeah, it's a show.
I think it's about a town, like, okay, sort of like the WandaVision type genre. I can't remember, like a sitcom, is that what it's called? I don't remember what they're called. But like WandaVision type setting. But it's about a town where it like constantly rains. So it takes place in England. And I don't know, they try to make the best out of the fact that it rains constantly, but like everyone's depressed and all that stuff. And then some new person, the main character, moves in, and they're like sunshine as a person, right? And then they come in and they start making the town all happy and stuff. And then as the town gets happier and happier, the rain stops.
That's nice.
I would not watch that show.
That's yeah, I wouldn't either.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're talking about me.
Can I-
Longer I talked, the longer I talked, I was like, yeah, just doesn't watch this.
Can I
The
go?
longer you talk, the farther it's straight from my kind of thing.
Can I take a
Yeah.
little guess? So I think it's more of like a Peaky Blinders kind of thing, where it's like everything is kind of
Peaky Blinders.
everything is a little bit more dark. Like every episode has that like dark blue like filter over it. Everything is like looks very
yeah.
cold. It's just constantly rainy, but like it's not like rain where it's like pouring down. It's that type of rain where it's like you're kind of like looking around like, is it raining? Is it not? I don't know, but it's just constantly like that. And like everybody is just super over dramatic and really depressed about it. And like it's just this small town where it's just all people ever talk about is just the rain. Just yep, it's raining again. And that's it. That's the whole show. Maybe there's like a murder or something thrown in there. There's
Some
probably a
spice.
murder in it.
Some drama.
It was the rain that got him. Everyone's trying to figure
Yeah.
out. Everyone's trying to figure out who killed this guy, and at the end it turns out it was the rain that got him.
Hey, B, do you want to take a guess?
Yeah, I think that it's like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. But instead of food, it's money.
What?
That's it.
It's just every episode, it just starts raining money, and everyone's like, "Wow, money, yay!" And then that's it. That's the episode.
And then there's just some random guy like Mr. Krabs in the back of every single scene, just picking up all the money.
He's just skimming it all up.
As the episodes go on, it just gets like more elaborate. Where like in the first episode, he's just picking it up, and then the next one he's got like a big garbage bag or something. He's putting it all in. The next one he's got like a vacuum.
Yeah.
But the last episode, he's built a whole contraption that shoves people out of the way and throwing
Yeah,
people and
he's eating
scooping
it.
up the money.
He's eating the money. Oh, Mr. Krabs.
And
Anyone
the
else
entire
wanna take
time,
it?
the only thing he ever says is just money, 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 money. The whole time.
That's the main character.
Yeah, he's the main character.
Well, you don't realize he's the main character. He just shows up every episode.
he's actually he's the antagonist. He's actually the villain.
He's the villain, but he doesn't
Always those
actually
damn
do anything.
capitalists.
He's the villain,
Netflix,
but he doesn't do
Take
anything.
some notes from our podcast
Yeah.
episode. Next big thing.
Also, pay us though.
Okay, you
Yeah.
want to know? You anyone else has any guesses?
Nope.
No.
Is that a sentence? The world as we know it has come to an end due to a rain-carried virus that wiped out nearly everybody in Scandinavia.
Oh.
6 years after the event, 2 Danish siblings emerged from the safety of a bunker where they have been staying. After discovering the remnants of a civilization gone, they joined a group of fellow young survivors, and together they head out on a danger-filled quest throughout the abandoned land in search of signs of life. Their survivors think that they have been set free from societal rules of the past, but they quickly find that even in a post-apocalyptic world, there is love, jealousy, and other coming-of-age dilemmas that young people have always faced.
Wow, we were not close.
Oh.
I think I was
we're
pretty
not.
close.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. I think the closest thing I got was that the fact that the rain is actually killing people.
Rain did kill people.
Okay, I have one.
Mm-hmm.
I have another one. It's not a crazy title, but this is a book that I want to read, and I found it at the bookstore. And the summary caught me off guard. So it's called The Thursday Murder Club.
Fight Club. But murder.
Fight to the death.
Yep. I think that it's about a group of kids that are basically their teacher tells them they have to join at least one club if they want to graduate school. So they make a club at school. And it starts out as just like them sort of disguising it as like, they're just like reading whatever, and then one of them starts talking about like a true crime thing that they had read or heard about, and then they all just start solving these like cold cases and end up becoming town heroes.
I'm really glad that went in that direction.
Yeah, I had another one where it was going to go in the direction where the club was actually a disguise to kill people.
Yeah.
It was going to go two directions. It was going to go two
I was
directions.
just going to say they're a dance club, man. I don't know.
Interpretive dance.
Yeah, exactly.
Dance that gets more and more aggressive.
Yeah.
Interpretive dance.
Wrestling.
Interpretive
wrestling.
dancing, but they kill someone. They sacrifice someone at the very end.
Anyone else?
Any more guesses?
No.
No.
Okay, I'm not going to read the first part because I don't know how to pronounce this word. But in a peaceful retirement village, four unlikely friends meet weekly in a jigsaw room to discuss unsolved crimes. Together, they call themselves the Thursday Murder Club. Elizabeth, Joyce, Abraham, I think is how you pronounce his name, and Ron might be pushing 80, but they still have a few tricks up their sleeves. When a local developer is found dead with a mysterious photograph left next to his body, the Thursday Murder Club suddenly find themselves in the middle of their first live case. As the bodies begin to pile up, can our unorthodox but brilliant gang catch the killer before it's too late?
I'm gonna guess yes. They did it.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess that they all get killed in the end.
What
The murder is
fuck
never
did you just
solved.
say? Not Abraham.
No, there is another book, so...
No, it's the second book is about their grandkids trying to solve their murders.
But, so yeah, what caught me off guard with this was I was like, oh, this looks like a cool book. And then I read it, I'm like, they're 80 years old. Can you imagine just like a couple of like grandma and grandpas going around going, yeah, we're solving a murder case as they all have like their walkers.
Back in my day, we didn't have to do this ourselves. We had police to do it.
All right.
Okay, Grandpa, it's time to get you back into bed. I gotta solve the case.
It's just, Grandpa, did you take your meds today? I don't have time for them damn meds.
I took my meds.
Man is dead.
I took my meds. Shut up.
Oh my god.
This is normal behavior.
Is it Gramps? Is it?
It's normal behavior.
Anyways, who wants to go next? B, do you have one you want to go do?
Yeah, I can do it. This one is a book. I literally only have books. I couldn't find any movies,
It's
but
okay.
it's called Watership Down.
Watership down?
Yeah.
Is this just the point of view of a child in a bath drowning a whole bunch of boats underneath the bathwater?
I think it's a version of the Titanic. Okay. Yeah, your silence is something.
I think, I think it's about like not like a ship sinking, but like there's somebody who like owns like a business that's like for like cruise ships and stuff, and the business is starting to like go under. It's not making enough money and stuff. So they have to come up with some sort of like so they come up with some
insurance.
sort of I was gonna say
That is
I was
just the
I was
plot of
getting
the
to
Titanic.
it. They come up with some sort of scheme or something to like try and make money out of it, so that their like business doesn't go bankrupt. And yeah, it could be that they sunk the ship, but yeah, there's the conspiracy theory that is just the Titanic. I mean,
I have a wonderful question.
uh-huh.
Would the movie adaptation of that be Leonardo DiCaprio?
DiCaprio?
It's okay.
I can say his name.
DiCaprio?
DiCaprio.
Yeah, sure.
Leonardo
Let's go with that.
I can't even say it now. Look what you've done. DiCaprio.
DiCaprio. I did it.
Of course it would.
Good. Okay.
And if they didn't cast him, then like, what's the point of making?
No,
this
it
movie?
especially has to be young him. You know,
Yeah,
we're going
yeah,
back
they're
in
just
time.
yeah.
No, it's
They CGI him to
no,
look young.
no, it's
Yeah,
young
so
him.
it's okay.
It's young him who's a passenger on the ship, and then also old him who is the owner of the cruise ship company.
Yes.
This is just sounding like the Polar Express, but in the sea.
Oh no.
Are you telling me the Polar Express was a scheme to make money off of children?
Yes. I mean, it is capitalism.
I mean, anyways, V, would you like to read the description?
Yeah, it is an adventure novel set in southern England around Hampshire. I think that's how you say it?
Hampshire.
Hampshire? I don't know.
Hampshire.
They listen. Okay. The story features
Try that again, or you gotta have some fucking words with me. Fucking go again, you little shit.
Please don't fight with your wife.
You wouldn't go fucking fight with my wife if I don't fucking want to.
It's set in southern England around Hampshire. The story features a small group of rabbits.
What?
The novel follows the rabbits as they escape the destruction of their warren and seek a place to establish a new home, encountering perils and temptations along the way.
Eat a rabbit?
That is not at all where I thought that was going.
Okay, the main rabbit is voiced by Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Guys, don't forget, James Corden, here he comes!
No! I'm so sick of him.
He's coming to voice Peter Rabbit!
Anyways, I have a movie one I'd like to do. So this movie is called Static.
Someone gets a really big giant balloon. Okay, no, wait. I had one thought, but now I had another thought. Someone gets a really big balloon and just charges it up and makes a Tesla coil. If you don't know what a Tesla coil is, it's just this big giant, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's just a lightning ball pretty much.
Alright, anyone else? The movie is just called Static. Any other ideas?
I think
It's
it's
gonna say that someone like rubs a balloon on their head like a lot, and it's just like puts it up on like a display or all that stuff. And then they went to let's make a Tesla coil. That's way more entertaining.
Stop interrupting my wife.
I'm sorry. I love Tesla coils.
Alright, B.
I think it's a spin-off of The Incredibles.
Okay.
But with an unknown superhero named
Whose
Static.
name is Static.
Yeah.
What's his power, though?
Electricity.
Yeah.
He has to rub his feet along carpets for a while.
Yeah.
Then he's good to go.
He never wears
What are you doing? We have to fight.
He's always wearing socks and always carries like a little square of carpet around with him so then he can charge up whenever he needs to.
Why is your bag so big? You don't gotta question that. Why the fuck you got a carpet in your bag?
He's just got a whole ass old rug. Every time he rolls it out, just dust falls out of it.
Yes.
Every single time. No one knows where the dust is coming from.
May as well just call this carpet instead of static.
No, it's Static. That's his name is Static.
His
It's from
superhero
the point
name
of view
is
of the
Static.
carpet.
Every day I suffer.
I thought you were gonna say every day I'm shuffling. Oh my god.
He does this every time he puts down the rug, he does the shuffle on it and literally to Party Rock Anthem.
Every day I'm shuffling and it's just because of his socks.
He has
Nobody
a symbol
knows
like Batman.
Nobody knows where the music is coming from. No one knows how he gets the rug everywhere. But
It's
every time he's
honestly-
got a
it's
fight, that's
connected.
what happens.
It's connected to the carpet, so when it's the friction from the carpet that just starts playing the music, obviously.
And
Well,
that's
yeah,
what
no.
powers him up.
You go, B.
He has a symbol like Batman, except instead of a bat, it's a sock.
Even better, it's just a square, it's actually a carpet.
Yeah.
It's a square. It's supposed to be a carpet.
Why is there a square in the sky? It's a carpet. That's a carpet!
That's a what?
Static is here.
Oh my god, Static!
Yo, that's my favorite superhero.
Fuck Static!
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know, but smile and wave!
Captain America? Nah, Static.
Watch out, Thor. Static is coming to take your job.
That's America's carpet, bro.
This carpet.
Oh my god, now I feel like the actual description of this movie is so boring compared to the rest. Compared to this.
I wanna know,
Be
what
careful,
is
we're
it?
coming for your brand.
Okay, here's the actual description. It's very short. An orphan whiz kid who works at a crucifix factory invents a TV that picks up pictures from heaven.
Sorry. Sorry, is this a book?
No, it's a movie.
Well, I know what we're doing after we record this.
Oh no!
That there's not a carpet superhero.
The little boy actually grows up to be Static the superhero.
Yes.
Oh no!
It was so off. Like, terribly.
You know what, Emma, I agree though, ours is better.
Oh yeah, ours was so much better.
This is like a. It goes to start like the movie, and it goes. This is a dramatic retelling.
So I
Based off a true story.
so just so you guys know, the movie is from 1985, and it's a
Oh, no!
it's a comedy drama. And yeah,
God.
basically this orphan whiz kid just literally makes a TV that just picks up live shows from heaven.
What kind of show?
It's a comedy?
Yeah, it's a comedy.
Why is it a comedy?
I don't know. So
They
there's
just
that.
have a camera following around all the archangels.
They just like, could you fucking stop? Like, I'm trying to do my job here, okay?
They have a secret camera in hell.
They do.
I just watch Lucifer.
They do diary rooms.
It's Big Brother.
They do diary rooms. They have to. They have a channel every week.
They have a channel. Okay, you go.
It's just to say, every week they vote somebody out. Whoever gets cast out has to go to hell.
Oh no.
They have
I'd only be here for a week. In a few weeks. It'd be like almost 2 months.
They have a channel that's like all those talk show shows. But it's just they go through random sins that are like really, really bizarre. They just rate them.
Oh god.
Instead
okay.
of shows, it's actually Twitch lives.
Yeah.
Actually, from heaven.
People streaming from heaven.
Yep.
There's one stream where they're trying to find God. Yeah, just hunting down.
IRL charity stream.
It's like you get like the God. You get a blurry picture of God, and it looks like all the Bigfoot pictures.
There's one stream where it's just like, oh yeah, we're playing Valorant today. Yeah, so my team is God.
No, for some reason I got a teammate called God.
I'm playing Valorant today with God, and then the Archangels, Michael and Gabriel. Yeah, we're gonna play some Valorant today.
He's gonna join us later as well.
He's on the other team.
That's gonna be a big
team.
surprise. No. It's a guess that God doesn't know is coming.
It's gonna be a confrontation at the end.
Surprise guess.
Exactly, it's a surprise. Don't spoil it.
Okay. Does somebody else want to read one? I have more. But if anyone else has more they want to read.
The book is called 100 Years of Solitude.
101 Dalmatians, but it's all alone in a white room.
What?
I was gonna say something like it's a diary of like either someone like an immortal person or someone who like has a very long lifespan, and it's like a diary essentially, and it's just like a diary entry for every single year that this person's been alone.
I like that idea better.
I think it's about a guy who just got sentenced to life in prison, and as he gets in prison, he almost immediately gets into a fight and gets blamed for it, so they put him into solitary, and they're like, yeah, guess what? You get to stay here for the rest of your sentence. And so now he's just slowly going crazy in his solitary confinement.
I like how we went from something very lighthearted and like we're all laughing to this.
Yep.
Oh my God.
To what is the word I'm looking for?
Depressing. What just...
Okay, should I read them?
Yeah, read it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the book is about the mythical town of Macondo, set in Latin America. It's about humankind being up against a lot of things like war, redemption, love, loss, corruption, and more. And that was pretty much the summary I got online.
You know what? We were right with that. It sounds
depressing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it is.
we got that. We did get that.
Yep.
There's some words that when they're in a title, it's like, yeah, this is gonna be sad.
Yeah. All right. Spook, do you have any more you want to read?
No, just the last one. Like,
okay.
It's got to be the last one.
I have one here. The title is really, really vague, so I'm excited to hear what you guys are able to come up with from this. Because the description, you're never going to guess this. The movie is called The Stuff.
You know?
It's just The Stuff.
It's a bunch. Okay, I got it.
Uh-huh.
A bunch of kids. No, let me backtrack. So, like the grandparents, I don't know which one, but they've just died, and now all the grandkids are going to their house, and they need to like clear out the house, obviously. And they get to the attic and they find a bunch of old stuff, and I don't know, maybe some of the stuff is like spicy or illegal or something along those lines, where it like really makes the kids question like their grandparents' lives and all that stuff. And as they dig further and further into the stuff that's in the attic, like, I don't know, it turns out that their grandparents were like World War II spies, and like, I wanted to say were really well known, but that would defeat the purpose of spies. But like the best of the best spies, and that's something like that. And then like, I don't know, after the war they came back, and like the grandpa was like the best chef in the world, and like no one knew his actual name and all that stuff. Basically just uncovering the fact that their grandparents were really freaking cool.
Honestly,
I'd watch that.
I was gonna say, sounds kind of fun. B, Jess, do you guys have any guesses?
I'm writing mine down.
Jess, you got anything?
No.
It's just called The Stuff. Like I said, title was really vague, and you're not going to get the description. If any of you guess it, I would give you $1,000 right now if you actually guessed it.
It's about the rat people who live in the sewers of New York.
Okay. B?
No, it's the lizard people who live in there.
Yeah,
where
both.
are the rat people then?
Both. They're both there.
I know where the rat people are.
I'm just gonna go off what I've already written down.
Mm-hmm.
It's about a child named Timmy.
Mhm.
And
Timmy, no!
he finds a box filled with his father's stuff who had passed away, and actually the stuff is like magical, and it takes him to another place, kind of like Narnia, but instead of a like wardrobe, it's a mirror, and it like sucks him in, and he finds out that his father was actually some like mythological creature.
God.
That's all I got.
God, is that you?
Hello, son, it's me, your father. God? What the
Timmy
fuck are
is
you
actually
doing?
Jesus.
He was Jesus this whole time.
Jesus rebranded.
Yeah.
Like
It's
the Life
dollar
of
store
Brian.
Jesus. It's fine.
Dollar store Jesus. Jess, do you have any guesses or no?
It's about stuff.
Yep. Yeah, it is about stuff.
Just got it.
Congrats.
Give her the money.
Congrats, Jess, you got it. Okay. I'm gonna read the description. So, first of all, it's a 1985 horror sci-fi.
I don't know what this is, actually.
A hot-selling new ice cream starts turning people into frozen zombies.
What?
Yeah.
That's, yep,
Where? Why is it called the stuff? Is it like, hey man, you got the stuff?
maybe.
The
The
drugs that turn
stuff?
me into a zombie?
Someone really just could not think of a title for this movie, and they're like, the stuff, you know? This, yeah, that works, yeah. They had to just kind of
Hey,
throw a
what happened
title
in
on
the
it last
movie?
second.
They're not actually zombies. They're just a bunch of drug addicts now.
But yeah, basically, it's about a it's basically about a private detective who's investigating this new ice cream that's basically turning people into zombies. I told you were never gonna guess it.
Well,
No.
well, it's not about Timmy.
It is not, but I like
No.
Timmy.
Timmy.
I like Timmy's story though. Okay,
Being
Timmy had a
the
wonderful
dollar
story.
store Jesus. Yeah, he's great.
shall I read
I like
another
the
one?
dollar store Jesus.
I do too.
Wait, before you continue, could I do the Life of Brian? Do you guys know the movie The Life of Brian?
I've heard of it.
No.
Sounds familiar.
All right, well then let's do the Life of Brian.
I know I've heard of
I
it.
think it's about.
It's about a guy named Brian.
Yeah, about that.
And Brian,
It's Brian.
he does Brian things. No, so it's about a guy named Brian, and he lives a very, like, mundane life, you know? He's just every single day, he now works a 9 to 5, this boring office job, he doesn't like it. And then he comes home to his family, his kids always ignoring him, his wife always never seems to, like, have any interest in him anymore. So he finally just kind of just goes, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. And he just kind of disappears from everyone's lives. And then it switches to the POV of the family trying to figure out what the fuck happened to him.
Yeah, all right.
That's why.
Anyone else?
So, you want to go, Jess?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, actually, you can go first. I need to have another minute to get all this together.
Oh,
Actually,
alright.
give me I gotta write this down. I gotta present it perfectly.
All I'm gonna
Okay.
say is I
Wait,
know
what's his
that
name again?
I know for sure that I'm wrong. It's Brian.
Oh, I know you. I know.
Is
But
his
I
name
know
as soon as I
Brian?
say it, you'll know.
No, okay. I'm gonna say one thing. I do know, like, where the movie came from, like the people, yeah,
producers,
the
I
people
guess?
that made it, yeah.
Yeah,
I do,
don't
yeah,
say
I
it
know
because
that.
I think it'll spoil-
I've
yeah.
never seen it, so I don't actually know the plot, so I'm just going with what I came up with.
All right.
What is his name? His name's Brian, right?
Yes.
Yes, Brian. The
Okay.
Life of Brian.
Okay. So, I think pretty much almost not really the same as Emma, but like that Brian like has like a really boring job and he doesn't like it and everything. But he doesn't have a wife. He has a husband.
Oh,
no. Yes.
I went with the wife to let him explore that after he left.
So, the book follows him. Yeah, being
Being Brian.
being gay.
Gay Brian.
I'd watch
And
it.
I don't know, maybe they have like a kid or two, and they get a dog, name it like Coco or something. I don't know.
That'd be a brown dog, obviously.
Yep.
Yeah.
Honestly, you sold me at he's gay.
Yeah.
Jess,
All right, Jess, you got something?
Nope, Jess has died.
Okay.
I'm writing
Good answer.
down the speech.
Oh, she's got a whole speech. All right. Okay, I'll add on what happens with my plot. So after he disappears, like I said, it switches to the POV of like his family trying to figure out what happens to him. But every so often, we go back to like little hints of like we see little like hints of where he may have gone, and slowly as they start figuring out sort of what happened to him, where he went. They start to realize that like there's a lot more about him like that they didn't know, and like he might be exploring himself a little bit.
Gay.
Might be a little gay. Might be a little gay.
Just a little bit, though.
Just only a tiny bit.
All right, Jess, how's that speech?
I just gotta make sure I did it right.
You can do
Just
it.
say it. It's fine.
She's at the podium. She's ready.
This summer, Brian, his wife, husband combo, and their 5 kids go on an amazing adventure in a small RV, barely able to fit 3 people. Join Brian on his adventure to figure out how the fuck their family will stay together after their sudden disappearance from their 9-to-5 jobs as an office dude, a secretary, and a mall cop. See the sequel, Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Oh my god. Is there a prequel too?
I haven't gotten that far. There might be.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
You never know. The wife the wife hasn't had her shine yet.
True. Let her have her own little spin-off.
Woman moment.
Yeah. Alright, Spook, you want to read the actual description?
Yes, so this is a Monty Python video, or movie. That helps you figure out. Okay,
Oh, so it's
a young
definitely
man...
my idea.
Yes, definitely. A young man, Brian, who was born one stable down on the same night as Jesus, becomes intrigued by a young rebel Judith. To try and impress her, Brian joins the independence movement against the Romans, the People's Front of Judea? Yeah. However, in an attempt to hide from the Romans, he relays some of the teachings he heard from Jesus, which ends up spurring a crowd to believe he is the Messiah. While trying to get rid of his followers and reunite with Judith, he embarks on several misadventures.
Judas, no.
People
Judas.
no. Just think he's Jesus.
Judas and
It's
Brian.
Judith.
I think the real star is Judas.
Oh yeah, Judith.
Judas.
Yeah.
No, Judith doesn't
Judas.
exist. It's Judas.
It's Judas.
Judas. Yeah.
Judas.
It's
Alright.
No, don't say it.
But yeah, so Brian is actually just Jesus. It's Brian
Who is
trying to
also
convince
Timmy.
people that he is not Jesus.
Yeah, it all goes
I
back to
love how
Timmy.
it's like, yes. This is all the way back in Jesus' time. His name's Brian.
My favorite thing is that like this movie is set back in Jesus's time, and you guys are like, yeah, he has a 9-to-5 job.
Yeah.
It's a
I just hear
9-to-5
Brian,
job.
and I'm like, yeah, definitely a dude with a 9-to-5 and a family that does not love him.
Brian's 9-to-5 job is being Jesus when he actually isn't Jesus.
Okay, I have another movie
Also,
title.
would like to say that we have some beautiful trans representation in that.
Love it.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my next movie. It's called Nice Girls Don't Explode.
I mean, it says it all right there. What more do I have to elaborate?
It's about
Like-
a girl with anger issues who needs therapy because her parents are like, you are a woman and you're not supposed to have an opinion. No.
But then it turns out, like, while she's going through therapy and all this stuff, she's like, well, no, like, I don't need to be a nice girl and all that stuff. And she just becomes, like, her true self. She says,
Yes.
screw the gender rules.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a coming of age book. It's a book,
Yeah,
right?
It's a
You said
movie.
book.
Movie.
It is a coming of age movie.
Yes.
Any other guesses? Jess has died
No.
again?
Are you
Okay.
supposed to be guessing?
Yeah.
Sure.
I got distracted drinking my coffee.
Jesus.
No, it's a coming of age movie.
All right. Well, you are right. It is kind of a coming of age movie.
Is there
We were
gay?
geniuses.
But
Yes.
the description
Albert Einstein
is
who?
so the description is a girl causes things to catch on fire every time she's excited.
Oh gosh.
She's a what?
Yeah, you just cut out so badly there.
Yeah. Cliffhanger.
Hang on.
Emma.
hang on.
The movie actually just ends there.
Yeah.
We don't. It's actually she catches on fire and it ends. The person says and you roll the credits. We don't get to see what happens.
A girl causes things to catch on fire every time she's excited.
What kind of excited?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Literally. Okay, so I actually looked it up, and it's literally any type of excited. If she gets too angry, if she gets too like aroused, if she gets too happy, like
Around.
yeah, literally. Literally, if her emotions get too intense, fire.
Imagine.
Guess
On
what,
her first
guys?
date.
Guess what, guys? It's another
The guy
movie from
sets on fucking fire.
it's another movie from the 80s.
Oh, the 80s was a good time. I was not alive then.
They were all on cocaine.
Literally.
Why weren't we alive during the 80s? I feel like we would just be illegal during the 80s.
Yeah, probably.
Like even more illegal.
Isn't that what happens in Carrie? Or am I just remembering the wrong thing? Like she sets things on fire?
She does, but it's at the end of the movie, and it's not. It's because
True.
everyone bullied her to the point of it. You know?
Yeah.
Harry had a reason.
Yeah.
This person doesn't. This person's just here to have a great time and absolutely ruin lives of everybody around her.
We love to see it. Queens being queens.
Of
Yep.
course.
Anyone else have any
All right.
more?
I think I should whip out mine.
Sure.
Have you ever heard The
should have
Catcher in the
frozen.
Rye?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Never mind then.
Was that a
They catch
university
people in the
High
rye.
school.
university book?
High school.
Yes.
Yeah, we didn't listen. We didn't read that in applied.
Yeah, we didn't need. I mean,
It
we
was
didn't
an
either. But
optional.
it was
It was an
optional.
optional.
But I didn't read it. But I knew it.
Yeah.
You read it in where?
English class.
Oh,
What did you think we said?
I don't know. I heard something and I was like, wait, I'm American. I don't understand.
Probably applied.
Yeah.
Applied is like. I don't know. I only know
It's-
AP classes
the-
or like university
Yeah,
class.
so basically, it's applied or academic. So academic is like a bit more like
It's like the
intense is
APA
the best way I
classes,
could put
isn't
it.
it?
Yeah, there's more essays, a lot more,
Oh,
and then
okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then once so that was grade 9 and 10 though, and then grade 11 and 12 it switches. So then it's college classes or university classes. Still the same thing, just different names.
It was
Okay.
quite confusing.
All right, shall I say my last one?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's wrap this shit up.
Evil bong.
What? Sorry, can you say that one more time for me?
Evil bong.
A little bit slower.
Evil
Uh-huh.
bong.
Hmm.
With G in there. Don't-
Can I go?
like bong, like
yes.
like 420 blaze it, like
Yeah.
okay.
Like 420 blaze it.
So, I'm gonna say it's about a kid who's in high school in the 1970s, and you know he's a total stoner kid. He like his parents think like he's never gonna like make it anywhere. They're always mad at him because he doesn't do anything, and he gets into a really, really big fight with them one day. So he leaves the house and he goes wandering through some like local woods and stuff, and he finds like this piece of a blanket sticking out of a tree. And he goes to grab it, he pulls it out, and there's like it's a bong. But like it's like very shiny, it looks like brand new, and he's like, huh, I'm gonna take this. This is mine now. He's just like kind of like finders keepers. And he takes it, and he shows it to his friends and everything, and they all try it out. And when they try it out, they all immediately get possessed by demons, and it starts an apocalypse.
No, you know what? I'll say one thing to help the others guess. The evil demons isn't completely wrong.
I knew it. It's they all smoke. They all
Oh my
smoke
God.
from it. They all smoke from it, and they get possessed. Except for him, he's immune to it. He's the only one. So then it's
He's
just like
secure.
so that he has to go around fighting these demons and trying to get them back to hell. That's what I think it is.
I think it's
love it.
actually the main character is a demon, like, who loves to smoke, you know, with a bong, and it's like maybe he steals the devil's bong because he likes it more, and it gets him high faster, and so he steals it, and that's why it's called the evil bong, because it's the devil's. Yeah.
He steals it and he takes the place of Satan himself.
Yes.
Exactly.
Exactly.
He who carries the bong is Satan.
Yeah.
He who carries the bong is crowned king of
He who
hell.
Exactly.
Jess?
Do you have any ideas?
I don't want to go. I like what we got.
All right, y'all ready?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
So, Evil Bong is a 2006 American stoner horror comedy about a group of stoners who smoke from a sentient bong that traps the smoker in the bong world, a surreal realm filled with killer strippers and other full moon creatures.
What the fuck?
I couldn't even get
movie?
through.
It's a movie. I looked it up because I just looked it up because I want to see. And the picture of the fucking bong is horrifying.
I wanna see it. Please, listeners, go look up Evil Bong. It's
Just look it up
funny.
and look it up and just look at the movie poster. This is terrifying.
Oh my god. Jeez.
This is horrifying.
There's
and
a
now,
second one. Oh my god, there's a second.
oh my god, there is. There's a sequel.
Evil Bong 420.
Evil Bong 666.
Yep.
Gingerbread Man versus the Evil Bong. King Bong.
This is, yeah.
There's literally a whole franchise. What
Evil
the fuck?
Bong 2 King Bong in 3D.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yo, dude, I'm invested now. I'm gonna watch every single one of these.
This was 2006.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
All I have to say is, hell yeah.
The last movie
Unintended.
2015.
Why is it so recent?
Hilarious.
Tommy Chong is still alive. We gotta go find Tommy Chong.
I'm gonna get a copy of the movie and
gotta-
ask him to sign it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
How many Evil Bong movies did they make? There are 8 Evil Bong movies.
Oh my
There you
god!
go, it was good.
Jeez.
What a shame that Rotten Tomatoes doesn't have an actual score. They have an audience score, and apparently it's 38%, and without even watching it, I know they're wrong.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I just think that's, you know what, I think that's the best one to end this with.
Yeah.
That's why I said
agree.
it's gotta be last.
Uh-huh. That was just, you said that, and my immediate thought was just like, oh yeah, they smoke from an evil bong, and now demons. That makes sense.
Now demon.
It's just the movie poster, though, that's horrifying. Like, honestly, listeners, look up a picture of it, because it is just, what the
Terrifying.
hell?
Literally.
Oh god.
I love
no.
puns.
I would like to let you know, guys, that I have had the Evil Bong tab open on my second monitor this entire time, and I've been staring at that stupid thing
For an hour
the entire
straight.
recording.
An hour straight, you've just been staring at it, just like,
Yeah.
I have to.
I mean, how
have to
could
say
you
it, I have to
not?
say it.
A
Like looking at a
spin-off
car crash.
titled
It's like looking at a car
Ouija's
crash.
Halloween Night was released in 2019.
Oh my god, there's
The
so many.
last movie released was 2019.
How much you guys want to bet there's gonna be another one next year?
Oh, bet.
We need to keep.
Please.
We need to keep ourselves updated on it and see if another one comes out next year.
I will
Wait,
literally
I just-
drive. I
I
will
just read-
drive up to Canada to see it with everybody.
Please. Also, I just read the movie trailer or the movie poster. It's Evil Bong. Who's smoking who?
Oh my
A
god.
horror comedy that will leave you with the munchies.
That's
Oh
why
my
you
God.
get popcorn.
That's what the popcorn is for. Now I get
It's
it.
for that specific movie.
You can't have
You're
popcorn with any other
okay.
movie, just that movie.
Yep.
We need to end this podcast.
Yeah, I think we need to end this
So-
episode here. Alright, B, where can everybody find you?
You can find me on Twitch at TheBrokenBee.
Anywhere else? Twitter?
That's
Instagram?
I do not use Twitter.
You just got a
Good
new
for you.
you got a new you got a new Instagram.
You do.
You just made an Instagram recently. Yeah. You don't even remember that. Isn't I think it's the Broken Bee.
Pretty sure it is.
My Instagram is
It was the underscore
the broken.b.
Yes.
The
Broken dot
There
bee,
you go.
There we
follow
go.
her.
I'm gonna go change my Twitch count to Evil Bong now. That's what we've learned from today.
Thank you for listening to the Burnout Kids podcast. If you are interested in following any of us, you can follow me, Emma, at Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at stopit_Emma, or you can follow my Twitch and YouTube at stopit_Emma. If you want to follow Jess, she has a Twitter at @tothemoon_Jess, or a TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube at @tothemoon_Jessie, spelled with an IE. If you're interested in following Spook, you can follow them on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube, all at Spookish with 2 Ks. And if you're interested in following our podcast socials, we have a Twitter and a Tumblr at Burnout Kids Cast, and an Instagram and TikTok at Burnout Kids Podcast. For our audio listeners, we have a YouTube channel called the Burnout Kids Podcast. For YouTube watchers that want to listen on the go, we have a Spotify and Apple Podcast and Google Podcasts. We release new episodes every other Saturday, so be sure to stop by for another episode with your local Burnout Kids. Bye!